Yo, what's up, guys? Quizzy the Games here. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Sorry if I sound weird. I got a new mic. Still trying to figure out the best settings for it, so hopefully I don't sound too bad, but it's okay. I think I should just start going for like a super expensive mic instead of going for like the $100 range or whatever. I think I should just go for like a $200 mic and stay there. But we'll deal with that later. Right now, we're gonna be talking about another Kingdom Hearts mod. Yeah, that's right. A week later, we're talking about another Kingdom Hearts mod. It's like I'm becoming the Kingdom Hearts mod guy. Maybe we'll do one next week because I have an idea, but I kind of don't want to do one next week. I kind of want to do something else, so we'll see. The one I want to release this week is a really big video, really big project, so it's impossible to put it out this week because I'm taking my slow time to make it perfect. It's taking a long time, but it's okay. Let's talk about this Kingdom Hearts mod. So this came out a few days ago. This comes from ZadGX Absol Barse. I hope I said that right. And he's been working on this for, I think, 5 years at this point. Maybe 3. Maybe I might be overshooting it. But he's been working on this one for a while. It is a Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Free Flow mod. Also, Kingdom Hearts 2 FF7 is its other name. Now, what this is, it's a mod that changes the combat system of Kingdom Hearts 2 on an insane level. Okay, it's not just like a normal little mod. It's like a huge, big thing where there's a lot of stuff added. And I would go over everything in it, but I want to give my first impressions going in kind of blind is what I want to do. So I didn't really watch the trailer in full. And if you've watched this video, ZadGX, I do apologize. This is mostly just a first impressions thing, and I'm going to do a full review when I beat the game. But I just wanted to give my first hour or two impression of how this feels and how it works. And, you know, let people know if it's cool to check out. And if you want to know everything, I'll put the link to the video in the description. And the video that I'm linking is the release video, which will also include the installation process. It's very easy. It takes like 4 minutes, maybe that tops, maybe 4 minutes tops to install everything, get it running. But I just want to get that out of the way before I start the full real thing. So yeah, it's a first impressions, not a full review. It just came out like a few days ago, and I just had the chance to play it yesterday a little bit, and I decided to make this video. So that's why it's not a full review. And I will do a full review eventually, but I want to do this first and give people an idea of what it is. The Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Free Flow mod, like I said, changes up the combat in a lot of ways. And you're going to have to start off with Roxas. Now, I don't know if Zad has released a randomizer version that lets you just play with a randomizer so you don't have to play with Roxas at first. But it's interesting if you want to do it to a normal way, because I enjoyed it the normal way. Just going through Roxas, because it was cool to see even the Roxas changes. It's not just Sora, it's Roxas too. And party member stuff too. But I'll go over all that in a sec. So, first thing I want to point out is there's a lot of changes in terms of colors and texture. This is on PCSX2, so it's going to have to use the internal resolution bump to make it look really good, which is fine. I don't mind that. In fact, the emulator that he packages with the game already has the internal resolution bumped up, and if your PC is weaker, you can lower it, but mine is pretty decent, so I don't have to lower anything because it's the PS2 emulator, so it was not necessary to do that. It does look really nice, but my issue is because it's PCSX2. Unfortunately, PCSX2, when you put it in 16:9 for some games, it looks stretched out and doesn't look very great. So this game has that issue, I feel. Even with the resolution bump, it still kind of looks stretched out, which is unfortunate. But what can you do? What can you do? The mod's made for PCSX2, so you gotta deal with the roles that come with it. You know, the punching, the rules, whatever the metaphor is. So everyone has a different outfit. There's an FF7 outfit for Pence. I think Hainers is supposed to be... I don't know who it's supposed to be. And Olette, I think, has... I don't know who they're supposed to be either. I was thinking a Selfie from FF8, but I don't think that's true. So I don't know who it's supposed to be, but Pence has the FF7 shirt on, which is really cool. I really like that. Most every other character looks the same. The ones who have really big changes are the Nobodies. They have new colors. They are inverted versions of the regular Nobody colors, and then sometimes you'll get someone with a new palette or no change in their palette at all, which is really interesting. The Heartless, for the most part, are the exact same. No real changes for the Heartless. which I think is interesting. So I wonder why he didn't do that, but there's no change for the Heartless. Maybe there are some later, but I got halfway through Milan's world and there weren't any, so maybe there's some in Beast Cast and stuff like that. So I'll have to keep playing and see. I do not really love the inverted colors, but I think it's a cool change to make your mod feel different from the original Kingdom Hearts 2, which seems to be the intent of this mod in the first place, so it's perfectly fine. Not my cup of tea, but it's okay. Now I want to talk about Roxas and Sora's power, okay? I feel like this is really important to talk about, and I feel like I can turn people off if they're not really into this. But they added a new mechanic where you are moving as you attack, and this is to make you break up your combos, so you don't have to be stuck inside a combo like the original Kingdom Hearts 2. So you're not committing fully to the attack. You can get out of there if you don't want to commit fully to that attack. Allow yourself to be free of if someone has their revenge meter all the way up, and you can get out of it before they hit you with it. Which I kind of have an issue with because I feel like you're really strong in this. I played Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix so many times, and maybe because I'm not very good at the game, but I don't usually blitz through the Roxas section this easily. And I took some hits, and it's not like I didn't take any hits, and that you're like invincible. But I do think the combo, because it can just go on forever, makes it so that even with their revenge values, you can just head right back in and just murk a guy if you're really good defensively. And I wasn't like perfectly defensive, and I'm not the best game player in the world, and I might be speaking out of my ass because I'm not the person that can do this, but I felt myself that if you're just that good defensively, you don't really have to worry about getting hits at all. And obviously, that's kind of how it is for people who do no damage runs, is like, you're so good at the game you don't take any damage. Your defense is really good, which, perfectly fine. That's fine. But I feel like it feels a little too easy because I've never been able to do that myself. And I feel like I could with this. And maybe I just like harder games, I don't know, but it feels like I'm a little overpowered here. I feel a little overpowered here. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just personal taste. If you want to feel like super overpowered and just beat the shit out of everything, and like I said, it's not like a walk in the park, you will have to get defensive, like guard and dodge and stuff like that. You have to get really with the movement, make sure you're dodging everything. This is for you. It's very freeing, it's very loose, but it's really cool. Like I don't think by the end of this I'll be like, oh, this was terrible. Or whatever. I'll say it was cool, but I don't know if I would play it again. Is what I think my conclusion will be, which I think is a fair thing to say. But I'll see when I get to actual boss fights that aren't just Axel and Twilight Thorn, who are like the first bosses in the game. So who knows? Well, maybe my opinion will change. But I do feel like Sora and Roxas are kind of overpowered. I feel like they're kind of overpowered with a lot of movement, and maybe there's too much movement. Valor form, I feel, is especially really overpowered. And like I said, I was not perfect at this game. I was not perfect when it came to defensiveness. But I felt like I was blitzing through everything, man. So that's just my only real criticism of the mod so far. I do like the new custom art that he has. It's its own new custom art, which is really cool. There is costume changes, actually. I've unlocked the Trinity costume change, which from what I read in the description, it is just the original clothes and not the customized Kingdom Hearts 3D outfit Sora wears in this mod, which I kind of like 3D outfit a lot. Like I like it a lot, so I'm keeping it on. I'm not really changing it to anything else right now. And the Valor form has a new outfit too. It seems to be trying to emulate the Kingdom Hearts 3 one while also sticking to Valor form. I could be wrong, that might not be an intent, but I do feel like that's what the costume was going for. If I'm wrong, you can let me know in the comments below. There are some new abilities that are really cool. I haven't unlocked the ones that really change the game much. There is one called Challenge Mode, which maybe I'll turn on to have a harder challenge with this game, make it a little harder on myself. It's a Challenge Mode, and you can't turn it off until you beat the game, I think. Or you can't turn it off at all, I think, on the save file. It's on permanently, like a critical mode. It's like critical on top of critical, which I really like the idea of. So maybe I'll turn it on and give you guys my impressions on Challenge Mode 2. We'll see. There's a new drive shortcut menu, which I didn't figure out how to activate, even though I read the instructions. I might just be stupid. But there's a drive shortcut menu where if you turn it on and you hold L1, tap L2, and I think left, At the same time, it turns on whatever drive it is. So I assume there's a drive form mapped to each direction. Maybe not, because there's more forms than 4, so we'll see. This mod is a very big FF7 reference, I assume, because it's called the FF7 mod, and it's been called like that forever. But I think FF7 stands for Free Flow Virtuous Improvement Implementation, so that's why it's called FF7, because it's free flow, you know what I just said. That's why it's called that, and I really do like that, and it's cool that he used that to put FF7 references in the game, and I assume there's some more later, but so far it seems like a lot of the references for music wise, because there's a custom music thing in this game where he added his own music, some remixes for songs and some songs from other games to replace some of the tracks, and I do prefer the original tracks. That's because I think Kingdom Hearts 2 soundtrack is phenomenal. Personally, I'm going to keep on the custom music the whole time because I want to hear all the different tracks. But personally, I prefer the original game's soundtrack. That's my own personal bias because I love Yoko's orchestrations, or arrangements, sorry. And Yoko's a fantastic composer, so. But the tracks that are replaced with are tracks from the Kitase Nomura Final Fantasy games. And so far it's been Hamauzu stuff, which is fine by me. I love Hamauzu. I think later in the game we'll probably get some stuff like Advent Children songs or remake songs, maybe. So we'll see. But so far it's just been mostly stuff from 10 and 10-2, along with the Kingdom Hearts 2 original soundtrack, with some little changes in there arrangement wise. I think that he added himself or arranged himself for it. So first impressions of the first hour, pretty cool. I do have my own little nitpicks and gripes because I am a stickler for Kingdom Hearts 2 original. I don't really change the game that much. I don't mod it that much. Minus like a few things like with Refind, I don't use all the changes. I usually keep it the same way it is for the most part. So that's just, again, personal obsession with Kingdom Hearts Original 2 and 2 Final Mix, so that's just me. But if you don't care about that stuff and you're like, I want to try Kingdom Hearts in a new way, this is for you. It's really cool. I really like the ideas that he's going for here, and I'm excited to play more of it this weekend and maybe give you guys a final impressions video next week, because Kingdom Hearts 2 is a 15-hour game, so I don't really have to, you know, do that much, especially I'm skipping cutscenes, which I'm just playing this for the gameplay, obviously. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 Free Flow mod, Free Flow Virtuous Improvement Implementation, FF7 mod. It's out now, link in the description below, and you can try it for yourself. And you need PCSX2, it comes with PCSX2, and you'll need a rep of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix without an English patch. Just want to make sure you know that. Again, the tutorial will be in the video, so you don't need me to show you how to do it. Just watch the video in the link in the description. And I hope you guys have a great day, and peace from Quizzy Games, everybody.